All right. What's going on? Uh, this is Home Cook Dave live today. It is April 21st, 2023, and it is 6 days. It's probably 6 days till the NFL draft. Yeah. And so talk about that, see how that goes, and also go through some other article about food growing today. Also, it's April. It's the end of April, and it's about to be growing season's about to. So that yeah. So that came out from where did I there it is. usnews.com section. Let me cut this. And it talks about food trends that are going on right now. And how there are trends going on as far as people growing food and thing that's going on with all the monetary crisis type things. I'm no financial advisor. Nor am I an expert or professional at farming, but over the past couple of years, we've tried it, and it has definitely helped us. I feel like we can feel what we're growing, and we know the food the food items that we are growing. So, um, let's see what we got. Close some of this up. Yeah, I'm kind of doing some 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 maintenance here. Trying to pull um, apparently there are new food trends for 2023. Trying to get that pull up. But in the meantime, how's it? Uh, it is wet and rainy here in central Indiana. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing okay? Everyone's good. And so, aha, here it is. Here we go. Is coming from U.S. News Network. Their article is by Janet Helm. Uh, she has a master's in she has a, she has a master's in in and she's also a registered dietitian. Um, the article starts out. It says every year food trends come and grow. This year, one registered dietitian predicts 2023 food trends will focus on health, sustainability, affordability, and distractions. Um, so it says here, it says, several food new food trends coming this year. Um, it says the article, what's trends, and some of the some of the issues, uh, food um, are are health preservation and the planet. Um, affordability and saving of time saving and affordability. Also, uh, they're able to get their food, try different global um, different food items from around the world, um, to kind of to try something new, and also to kind of bump up what they've already been doing. Um, Also, so it starts out. Uh, so it says here. So uh, it says here the uh, the the issues that is driving food trends uh, is the evolution of plant-based foods, and so uh, there is a move from there is a move from the from the ordinary meat that we get to more sustainable is uh, um, real, the organic uh, organic food situation that's going on. That's also a, a an issue as far as um, so this your evolution of plant-based foods um, increasingly are interested in eating plants in a way that doesn't attempt to mimic meat. Because I know there was a couple of years before COVID, there's a you know all, all these stuff like I've seen it in stores like Fresh Time, and you see it like the plant based and like the one I've even seen one where a plant based chicken nuggets, and I'm like, wait a minute, what? Uh, um, that to see like it was like some sort of like plant based thing, plant based material that they were able to mimic chicken nuggets. Um, and don't get, I've been a long time meat eater, and don't get me wrong, I think meat a purpose and a place, um, a purpose and a place, and I think if done if done responsibly, if done responsibly, I think meat, you know, good whole, you know, locally sourced chicken, locally sourced, grass fed, the grass fed meats like your grass fed beef um, and the the locally sourced, locally sustained beef and fish. Even though I've seen story I've seen situations where uh, um, where fish, you got your wild caught, you know, you've got your wild caught, sustainably caught and farm raised cod with fish as well. And so I think that those those there's a place for that, and I think as a home cook, I um, you know I have to be willing to step out of the usual meat, potatoes, and your basic starches like rice and your pasta. There is more out there than your basic staples. Thing here on Bigo. I'm also on Restream, live on YouTube, Facebook. So, um, and so, uh, um, I think there is a place. I think I like the idea of the um, I don't know. I don't know if it's the FDA, um, the National Health Department, where they had like the plate, like they always do. They do like you have your portion of meat here, your portion of vegetables here, a little bit of starch, maybe something else here. It's also portion control. I think that's pretty cool too, and I think and I think we can learn from that to have a balanced is pretty cool. It looks cool, and the one thing about whether it be breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you want it looks good, but it's also good for you. And I think especially definitely with little ones, they they are the biggest proponent eating with their eyes. If it doesn't look good, I don't care if there's 192 vitamins and minerals and good for the stuff. They are not going to sit at that and go or if it doesn't look appetizing. They're not. They were like, "What is that?" They're going to be looking at the plate, be like, "What is that?" You know. Um. So. All right. So plant based. So the winner. So it says here. Says here. Expected the winners. Consumers are in waiting meat. The winners are expected to be legumes, seaweed, and mushrooms, especially maitake mushrooms, which declared maitake mushrooms as a dish of the year. Okay, so as a food trend, friendly crops. This year, it's April, and some some zones, or what they call them, some growing zones around the country are, you are still growing year round because the weather is good and mild, and it can, and some you have to wait for a certain, in our neck of the woods here in central Indiana, 6, between 6, depending on what area of central Indiana you are. I think it's 6B. Our growing, we could start our between 4 to 6 weeks before the last frost. Usually the last frost April, but it's in Indiana, so last frost could be Mother's Day. It's happened that way before, um, and so they, by Mother's Day, you can be able to plant everything without the threat of dying. And so um, it says here, rediscovering ancient crops and developing new. This is vegetable grains in addition to pine like taro, amaranth. Let's say Institute in Kansas. So it says here also. So yeah. What I would also say, if you are interested, talk to YouTube. Honestly, I think YouTube is the biggest search engine other than Google. Novice to being able to do this on YouTube. So YouTube search that way, and that way you can start out. You don't really need a lot. If you don't want to go through the whole process of gardening in container, there's what containers are. And this is what this is from my and seeing the fresh or the adequate food and like and prepare it and you taste it. It's blowingly awesome, so awesome, and so valuable to garden. Um, planting a garden. Now, it's not only this day. It's not only good outside enjoying sunlight and outside share and you're just gardening has does also have not only just nutritional value, and there's a calm space with the dirt, and it's amazing. Here, so the article also states, for a damp lifestyle, the sober curious the latest cutting back and drinking operation. It says with brands and bartenders creating still alcohol, mind and body wine. Okay, so I have started to see a lot of the zero alcohol. I mean, it of drinking age. O'Doul's was like the only non. O'Doul's was like the only one. I think now I think Bud. I think Bud Light makes a zero alcohol one. I know a lot of them are start all or zero alcohol beer. So there are mocktails. There are mocktails or there are mocktails and drinks and cocktails with zero alcohol. I mean, which other than water, iced tea, or lemonade. I think there should be more options out there for people to kind of be social without having to drink and still be social. That's another here this year. So it also says thrift and frugality. That food prices squeeze finding value at the top food and beverage trend for 2023. Brands and cooking fresh and reducing food waste. Here it goes. I think no one say yours increased may it's starting to also help understand they need helping people to indoors you know you know make the scratch mac and get the stuff from. I mean, now that we're out of now, food's going up. I mean, case in point, whole hiccup about eggs. Before COVID, eggs. You can get a carton of eggs, a dozen of eggs for maybe $1.50, if that. Now you're $5 for a dozen of eggs, and that you used to be able to walk into Walmart or walk into store, um, Whole Foods and stuff. But you used to be able to walk into your groceries for $50. $50 got you enough food for like you had food until your next paycheck, and you add on more. Nowadays, bucks of food, you're going back to the grocery store within 2 or 3 days. Because so I think it's making stores like this is what's making all the old food clubs like BJ's Wholesale, Costco, Sam. They're making those options much. I could just spend and just go one time, spend 100, 200, feed us for. Also, I think with this, it says choose from scratch to go kind of along with meal prep. I think people where it takes for lunch for something out of the I because I meal prep all my work. Like these little, they go from our deep freezer to our not regular freezer, and then to kind of thaw them out, so that way I'm ready to take them for the next day. It's taken the guessing work out of. It takes the guessing of food out of. Okay, wait, so I got it squared away. And so it's easy. It takes. I mean, you could pretty much there are ideas. You're a beast when it comes to food. You can pretty much find anything. I don't know if you can find it, but you can find when it meal prep. You can find there are meal prep pages, or there's YouTube, Instagram. The resources are also it's the National Restaurant Association's What's Hot 2020 culinary forecast identified less expensive meat cuts, beef chuck and pork shoulder as big affordable oxtail will be more popular, going beyond and food trucks. So I think, and 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 especially with chicken thighs are going against the meal prep thing. Chicken thighs, you can you could go to take one trip, you go to Costco, and on average you're spending maybe $15 to $20 on a family pack of chicken thighs. You go over there, you get your black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, salt, black powder, garlic powder, paprika, a little bit of Southwest feel. Find the recipes, take a little bit of vegetable oil to kind of cook the chicken thighs a little bit. Nothing too crazy, just to just to let the seed stick. Then you take um, then you take you sprinkle some salt, some black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. If you want it, you try it on. You can try it if you don't. If paprika, try a little. Try and sweet paprika on one thigh, and then make that thigh. If you don't like paprika, then you don't put it on all of the chicken thighs. You taste it. If you like it, you can put it on. Then if you like it, then you can thighs. A lot of at our house, especially during the summertime, chicken thighs. I'm chicken. And actually, this is not product placement, but Weber Grill Dry Rub. I love this. This is Kinders with their pepper and garlic. This is basically my basic rub for all of the chicken that I do. Ribs. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Kinders. The I haven't tried. I bought a new Kinders. It's a margarita. It's with tequila, agave, and lime. I have tried this a lot. So it's in, so that's the margarita blend rub. It's agave and lime. It says here it's with chicken, pork, fish. like a little zesty bite is start with this, which basically I call this. I use the basic uh, SPG, salt, pepper, garlic. Then hit it if I'm doing um, barbecue style, either a KC rub or an applewood rub or a barbecue style. Then I let it, and then I prepare the chicken, and then I let that get good and happy. Once that gets good and happy, everything. I don't do that whole. No, we're not doing that because I'm not going to the ER, and I don't want anybody else going to point blank. I got go, but try either Costco or Sam's Club. Maybe Walmart might have. I don't know. But if not, go to their site. Go to their website. I'm pretty sure if you got, I'm pretty sure you can find this on Amazon. I'm pretty sure you can probably find it. Let's see. Oh, for recipes and grilling tips, you can follow them on Facebook and Instagram. Follow us flavors. So they do have an Instagram and a Facebook page that you can go through if you want to see where see all the other different flavors that they have a ton. They have a ton of seasonings, and I think they also have like a chili oil. I think I saw it was either Costco or Sam's Club, but this is pretty much my this is the first seasoning that goes on any protein that I use, whether it be chicken, pork, St. Louis spare or baby back ribs, or um or uh, uh I did a pork belly and I used this too. So pork belly for Easter, it was phenomenal. It came out great. I did that, and so the blend like Kinder's. Um, so Kinder's, I did with them. Wish I was. That would be awesome. If anybody from Kinder's say hey, home cook Dave mentioned you really like your stuff and I'm interested, hey, give them a shout out. I'm not affiliated with them, but this is coming from use this product. The main, this is like the main basic seasoning rub that, that I use on all of our protein, whether it be chicken, beef, or pork. We don't usually eat a lot of fish. We don't never really eat all the fish we eat is breaded. Tough stuff, I know too. But yeah, Kinder's the blend salt, pepper, garlic, basic rub that I use on chicken, beef, and pork. This is it. kinders. So, um, yeah. So meal prep. Here's a meal prep idea. Meal, meal prep tip. You can do it like. So this is what I would say for meal prep idea. If you want to make it, if you want to keep it simple, like, but don't want to be sitting rice, get minute rice. Minute rice, pretty much. It's equal proportions. Like so, if you're doing 1 cup of rice, you got 1 cup of water. And so, and there's directions on the back for the minute rice. And so, I usually do that. And I get some fresh green beans, and I run a pot of hot water. I I cook up the green beans, and then and actually, if you really want to, use frozen green beans and corn. Just a cup of frozen green beans, a cup of frozen corn. Put that in the container, assuming that you're doing meal prep. Several days. You can do all your chicken in batches. You can you go ahead and put your chicken thigh, your 1 cup, and if you do a big 4 cups, do like if you're doing more than 3 days worth of meal prep, then pot, but the pot that we use, I think 4 or 5 of whatever. So I'll make like 3.5 cups of to three. All the instructions on the packet in it rice. When that gets, we get a scoop of rice, 1 scoop of rice, your chicken, your veggies, meal prep done. And so that's kind of a meal prep idea. You can pretty much interchange if you like that idea as the rice. You can even do couscous if you want to. If you don't want to do rice, I know that they make easy easy couscous that you can do, or lentils. Lentils, you can do that with lentils. You got your protein and vegetables. If you don't want like green beans or like broccoli too, you steam some broccoli, butter, little bit of butter, maybe a pat of butter. Cool. You can freezer that way. If you know for certain that Sunday night and I make this, so I know one of these for Monday morning, for Monday for work, way with just Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Probably put Monday in the fridge, Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday and Wednesday, you can put Tuesday and Wednesday in the freezer. They're frozen, they're safe. Get some good airtight. They make all the Google microwave, and so you can have fun with that. So as and so And so yeah, that's a good meal prep situation. Let's see, yeah, and so real and recognizable. Um, all this is going along with that U.S. News and World Report. Um, Consumers will be more food and prefer real over artificial. And I think, this is starting to become, this is a push between, there's a push now, thankfully, real organic food is starting to be noticed. People are starting to be more concerned about artificial flavors and and they will prefer real, not necessarily just real, but organic um, foods, because you you know there are, you can do a lot with some organic, goes back up again to the um, protecting your health, and so say that, let's see, either date increasingly use energy bars, breakfast cereal, ketchup, salad dressings, and more, instead of momentum, especially premium grass-fed butters. Um, so here's my thing with butter. Me and Joe Barney, thank you for joining. Uh, because the fact that uh, um, you can make, you can, portion situations happen with, I guess you can make it happen with the non-real butter, but who wants to have non-real butter? But that's beside the point. Um, you know, real butter will help things taste a little better. It'll help it taste a little better. So that's my spiel about real butter. Flavor tourism. It says here, no need to pack your bags to get a taste of faraway places. Unique global be even bigger in 2023 as Americans seek to expand their palates with new foods and flavors. It says it continues saying that the 2020 Filipino year and bright purple no sweet potato ubi become ubiquitous. Chinese rojum or jabin or Argentina choripan will be trend according to the National Restaurant Association's culinary forecast. Um, let's see. Whitman predict that we'll be seeing more plov, an Eastern rice dish, or pinza, a Roman-style hand-pressed flatbread, and peposa, a Tuscan beef stew. The push for international flavors will make its presence, which is good because I think good your palate and expand your taste out there that we never know that into our daily cooking and in three, especially gut health and mental well-being. The food people in the UK will food on pretentious modern interpretations of and in new different ways of dining. So that is article. And I a foodie. I think it push to because I food getting tired. I think we are of fake. We're getting of not finding of not finding fresh food where their food comes from. That of not only nutrition, the whole when we were kids, there's there's more to you are what you in garbage out matured to that level. You are what um but it's a mindset when you harvest those jalapenos. You may have to go and get the lime grocery stores. No, that says and ingredient putting fresh ingredients by putting have we have the ability to go out and do whatever we want. You have the energy. You have the energy to play with your kids. You have the resources to feed your family. You have the resources for neighbors. You have the resources to feed your friends on Friday night. You know, say what would be cool is this singly I'm gonna plan on doing this one night is to I want to build a vegetable garden so big, so bountiful, to where we're having a taco night, right? So we go get the beef, the thing that we we can't grow ourselves out on property, right? So we get those from the grocery store. But it'd be so cool. It'd be so cool to say, hey, salsa, give everybody a basket. Outside, we're picking the tomatoes, we're picking the jalapenos, onion. We'll have, if not, we'll go get the onion. The tomatillos, we'll pick them right off the, right off the vine. We'll pick them right off the vine. And so I think that would be so cool to engage people like that. They are literally harvesting beyond any other new restaurant pop up or come up. If I had property big enough, that would be my dream. That would be my dream, to build a property that's like 10 to 15 acres big. Grow all of the fruits and vegetables on that property, and then once a week or once a month have a night to where you have a groups of people set up, weather permitting or time of day permitting. You say, hey, we can't what here's baskets. There are tomatoes in that section, jalapenos in that section, cilantro is over there, tomatoes over there. Go ahead and pick them, and we'll make fresh salsa when you get back. That would be so cool. That would be so cool. And I think we can do it. I think we can do it if we just get back to the basics. Get back to the basics of why we're growing food. Get back to the basic food and the very essence of food. Food, fruits and vegetables, fresh fruits and vegetables, are so. With that being said, I I think I think we can do it. It doesn't take. I thought there's no way I'm growing all this stuff. There's no. I can do all that. I don't got the space. I started out with a container. I went with a couple of containers and some growing soil and some seeds. And what got me hooked into gardening and growing my food was when we were growing cucumbers. I never forget this story. We were growing cucumbers, and I picked a cucumber that was ripe and ready to be picked. I cut it into it. I sliced it. The amount of water that was coming up from the cucumbers was mind blowing. First, I tried a little bit of salt. Tried it. Tasted like I tasted pure cucumber, and it was hydrating, almost like you were getting the cucumber and the cucumber water at the same exact time. It was so cool. And then I tried it with I just took just a little pinch of salt, and I tried it. Mind blown. My mind was blown, and I was hooked. And it went from that little couple of containers to got 5 raised beds in our backyard, and we're about to plant, or um, we're about to start planting our garden pretty soon for those 5 raised beds. And I want to teach my kids on the importance of balanced nutrition, understanding real fruits, understanding the taste of fruits and vegetables, not only just fruits and vegetables, but garden fresh fruits and vegetables, and understanding understanding how that tastes. It's amazing. And so with that, hopefully, that will kind of inspire. I know that it inspires me to continue with my garden and continue my journey on living fresh everything, fresh sunshine, fresh fresh ideas, fresh attitude, fresh fresh water, fresh soil, fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, fresh grains, fresh. I am committing myself right now, April 21st, 2003. Wow, 2003. No, 2023. April 21st, 2023. I'm committing myself right now to go on a journey of living a fresh life. Fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, fresh attitude, fresh sunshine, fresh hope, fresh healing, a fresh start. Hopefully that will inspire you also to live a fresh lifestyle. Um, you can leave, yeah, you can leave comment You can comment on this live stream. Right now, due to right now on Restream, I'm live on both YouTube and Facebook. Um, you can leave a comment on this live stream. Um, look forward to doing this again. Y'all be good and God bless. Bye. Y'all be good. Bye bye.